Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The College Football Playoff about to get underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Tigers offense is up first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield, and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
And the PAT is good. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Utes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to throw. It's Rhodes. Down he goes. A sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Utes bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
A lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And they'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football, and you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And that run produces a decent game.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a quick grab. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing.
And the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Rose. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out and touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline. It's Washington. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. High completion makes it second and medium. The quarterback keeps it on the option. As the first down is still going. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. The Utes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snags the quick throw. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. breaking tackles. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Rhodes. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And the Utes will line up to punt it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the option play. And that pass falls incomplete. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. He's going to hand this off. And now the defense able to bring him down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And the Utah offense takes the field. rattling off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Woods. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Scanning the field. It's Rose. Quick throw to the left side. And he's got it. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. The Utes will have 1st and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Utes will have to kick this away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. The punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? An inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Now, with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Scanning the field. It's Rose. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Makes a nice move there. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9. 2nd down coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Oh, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. First down and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Running back has it on a screen now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Breaks off a defender. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his...
Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Lions. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Utes will have to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
But he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? To throw, it's Raiola. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This offense cannot be stopped. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Utes offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
It's second down.
Important second down play coming up.
Roll it. Hey, hands. Go.
Gonna run it. It's Woods. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get to...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Now the deep aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Back to throw. It's Swiola. Catch made over the middle. He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. They set it second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
49, Utah, 0.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Running back with the football. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Touchdown, LSU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
56, Utah, 0. Returner goes out of bounds.
And the Utah offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And now the running back's got it again. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Here is the running back. He's tackled at the 31. It's third down.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. To the air, it's Wilson. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time.
That kicking team has put their defense in a real tough position after they allowed that big return. Now they're going to have to defend a short field.
Offense operating from the pistol. They're going to run it. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. LSU is now operating in the red zone. 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's an option look. Oh, and the football comes out.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Utes offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Tackle is made at the 24. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line. 3rd down coming.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Utes will send their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
2nd down coming up.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. And it's not been the case here so far. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Battling down near the goal line, but loses the football. Looks like the defense has it.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The ball carrier is the running back.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
2nd down coming up.
Looking to pass. It's Wilson. Receiver makes the catch. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
Well, there's something, Chris, we haven't seen much from this offense all day. Finally, a big play downfield.
The Utes are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have rushed the quarterback.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty.
On the
The
double.
Utes with 1st and 10 here.
Moves.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw yet again. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the defense joins the party with a score.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. I mean, this linebacker's been hitting people all day. He finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
And the Utah offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Get set.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
1st down here for this offense.
Good enough for 1st down.
To throw, it's Wilson. Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Utah. Strong game by this quarterback.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown continues. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
77, Utah 7.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Utah offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
It's caught downfield.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
There's a first. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs.
On the double.
And the Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Lasso. Lasso.
Tight end goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Okay.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Back to throw. It's Raiola. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Cut quickly.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
On the run here, lets it go. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in and gets complete.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Utes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset, and they're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Brought down at the 26. Second down coming up.
Okay, ready?
They'll run this play from the pistol formation.
Cricket.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball and it's a short gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today.